Alright everyone, and welcome back to the studio. This is HiTech TR, broadcasting from the New Barktown MMS Central Broadcasting Center for the ISM recap on MMS. This is the October 2022 ISM being served to you very late because of other projects on my hand. However, it's better late than never. We do have just 2 topics, but each of them with quite a few proposals. So let's begin. We have a few transport proposals, starting off with the roads. First is the B975 proposed by Harbour Random 852. It simply connects Muan Tsangtileng Airport to the Republic of Muan town of Quai Tin, which is connected to Ngao Ling. This has been approved. Then we have a rerouting of the B920 and a proposal of a new road, the B804 by Crafter Boy 500. The original B920 starts out at the town of Mackenzie heading west. This will be rerouted to be shifted north slightly to make way for Lamont. In the meantime, this road would terminate at the B804, a new road that simply connects Lamont and Alvingdale. This has also been approved. Now onto more interesting things. Harbour Random 852 proposes to convert old abandoned Southern Valley and Island Line tracks into a heritage railway. The current Valley and Island lines head south into the Epsilon region, both meeting the current Southern Line, which lies entirely in said region. There are, however, old abandoned tracks located in the Gamma region, showing where these lines would go if the world did not expand. These tracks can be found starting at an abandoned hub northwest of Pearl Coast, with abandoned Southern Line tracks found at Kelvinside and south of Vencesloe, as well as heading east, north of Pearl Coast to Dulwich. Abandoned Valley Line tracks go south of the hub, following Pearl Coast's western border, before going underground and turning left to follow Pearl Coast's southern border, where the abandoned Island Line tracks can be found too. Harbour will keep these lines separate, but will designate names to the stations and of course connect them up. This has been approved, and any further work on this railway will not need further staff approval, though relevant town owners should be contacted. Finally, Crafter Boy 500 proposes a canal to connect Lake 43 to the autumnal sea. With its proximity to autumnal highlands, the canal has been named accordingly as the Autumnal Highlands Canal. This has been approved. We got, count them, 4 MRT line extension proposals. I don't know if this is the most I've ever seen on recap videos, but it certainly is the record in recent times. We start off with an extension of the Southern Line proposed by 7D and AP Red. They dubbed this the L extension because it extends the line east to Ellerton. It'll follow the coastline, passing by a park built by Echohue and the towns of Castillon, Sunshine Cove, Mojang Baru, and Eastburn. 2 of these stations will be integrated with Plains Line platforms for a future extension too. This extension adds 16 stations to the line, with 9 of them claimable, though 2 are within 500 meters of other settlements. This has been approved. Next up, Zorge, sponsored by Mrs. Solness, proposes a Jungle Line extension, which takes the line south to Quinston, passing by Rock Ridge, Val Oeste, Santo Polvo, Congala, Coma, and Peach Bay. 15 stations are added with this new extension. This has been approved. Next is a Forest Line extension proposed by J Planner, sponsored by, once again, Mrs. Solemnus. A similar proposal was denied previously because it was only made to cater to the United States of the East. This time, while it does go through the USE, it is not actually related to it. The extension will take the line east to terminate at Atami, passing by the towns of Orland, Phillipsburg, Bristol Forest, Mid-Bay, Woodville, and Santa Gloria. This has been approved. Finally, the All-Rounder MC, sponsored by Skelly Zomperman, proposes to extend the Lakeshore Line to the northeast. The All-Rounder had very kindly ignored the staff request to not handwrite any text, so I will use Skelly Zomperman's image instead. The extension will take the line past Mountain View to the east, passing by Zhongguo, Bushizhe, and Daly City. It interchanges with the new Yulin Line for a few stations as well, particularly at Zhongguo and Bushizhe. Providing this connection is the main reason for this extension. There are even 2 separate station and track designs, one of which will be for Zhongguo to fit its style better. This has been approved. We are not done yet because station allocations for the Eastern Line South extension are released, with only 1 station, ES44, being assigned to Aquatic Aero. ES42 and 45 are claimable on a first-come first-served basis. And that's all for this ISM. Clearly I'm quite behind time on this recap video, so I'll try to catch up by putting these out each week. Also, being the end of the year, I will have slightly more time to do this as well. Do look out for the planning of the 2022-23 MRT Winter Games to be held in Kazeshima. Thank you for watching. This is HiTech TR, signing off from the HiTech TR on Twitch, MRT Media Studio. This has been the ISM recap on MMS.